All right, hello, my friends. Welcome back to Baddy Smash. I am AJ0. I am here with the Jack himself, and we are here to continue another night of Smash Ladder Stage here. We have Albino Joe going up against Chai in what should be a battle of the ages. On one side, king of the pre-show. On the other side, the lover he spurned in favor of other producers.
Don't even get the reference.
Chai used to do the pre-show with Albino Joe, and then Chai kicked him off.
Oh, I didn't even realize that because like Slade's in there too. My bad.
It's been so long, and I think that Albino Joe.
Oh my God!
Chai is showing Joe why he got dropped here. Oh, he's teabagging. Chai, no, you're not a good enough player to ever be confident in your gameplay.
Oh man, it's gonna be like a classic you with the Toon Link instantly dying after taunting.
I did lose a Toon Link game today. Right after calling him Best Link.
So I think Chai has embraced the character crisis, and he is switching as freely and as often as he wants to, and he's feeling confident this season with his characters that he's choosing, which is better than just choosing a mess.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He seems like he's playing well. We're gonna see, as we get into the second half of the season here, Chai, I believe, is essentially secured a top 8 seed. He's one of the best players in the league this season. Good tech on to Joe.
Yeah, he's been clinching a lot of things out.
So
we really need to see this game though. We really need to see Albino Joe whip something out here. I know it's really hard to punish.
Joe's been getting a bunch of wins this season, and I thought this was... this is kind of the matchup to find out, how for real is Joe. Chai's kind of if you're going to be one of those top 8 guys, Joe's probably the guy you got to beat. Chai's probably the kind of guy you got to be able to beat. So far, it is not looking great for him. Boy, Albino Joe, but there we go! Oh my God, beautiful DI!
Palutata's counter sucks so bad. He's at 170 and that wasn't good enough.
Bro, Joker could have killed you twice there. Oh, Joey.
Is he gonna not throw? Is he gonna not throw? There's no match apparently.
That's one of my favorite cross-ups. The try to catch him off guard and then but the just kill them with the throw is actually probably the better cross-up.
100% you better. Unlike the counter, the back throw is really good on Palutena.
Yeah, Joe, he's kind of on his back here. He's slowed this game down. He's got this going back into his Palutena pace here. And now this feels like definitely a surmountable lead, especially if Joe can get the jungle game going at all here.
You can tell Chai has just stopped moving. Like, he's just not moving anymore, and it's I can't tell if that's frustration or what's going on.
He was so close to getting hit with that up air. That would have been a kill. Yeah, Chai is looking a little tilted, but there we go. He's going to bail out a very fortunate arrow here. Joey going to use his invulnerability frames to chuck out a safe projectile instead of doing anything with balls.
It looked like he was trying to block with the Palutena's little shield there, and it's that's not how that works.
Oh, there we... Oh, whoa, that didn't kill Chai in the safe spot.
Yeah, it goes straight up. He was ready for it that time. Too far away.
That's my favorite Albino Joe tactic, is to run as far away on the longest stage as possible. And just sit there ready to counter. Incredible attack from Chai! An incredible DI! But his luck has to run out eventually. A beautiful string from Joe.
That was actually one of my favorite memes of all time, is Palutena's up smash goes up to the ceiling, obviously, and trying to tell new players, hey, the best part about this move is that it hits below ledge. And that up smash is even better. That'll take it for him.
Chai with the JV2 stock there.
No hesitation.
Real quick, folks, while we're between games here, as I think we're going to have a tight series ahead of us. Twitch chat, if you can let me know if volume sounds alright. I'm using Discord instead of TeamSpeak for voice right now, and I changed some settings around. And I think that everything should be sounding pretty good, but if I'm loud compared to everything, or Candy's loud or quiet, let me know, please. But I'm going to, until I hear that there's an issue, I'm going to assume all sounds well. And all is well for Chai, too. With a decisive... I had to explain to somebody what JV meant earlier this week, that I was, surprised, didn't know what a JV is. For those of you that maybe don't know the term, JV, something like a JV 2 stock, just means you had 1 stock left and you were at 0%.
You know what JV stands for?
No. No.
It's junior varsity.
Oh, well... Hey, we count those.
It's not a 2 stock, it's a JV 2 stock.
I mean, we're like a JV league, so...
That's like my favorite piece of trivia on that too, because nobody has any idea what that means because it's a stupid acronym.
I at least
I
know
assume,
what Johns are.
right? Like when I found out like, JV, I assumed it was like a Dragon Ball Z reference that I didn't understand. It's like, oh, you're powering up to JV3. Like I have no idea.
I gotta start working on busting out the Dragon Ball Z references. I caught you comparing Valk to MK Leo earlier, and like my analogy game's been a little weak lately. I think every game, no matter what esport you're casting, you can improve it if you're making Dragon Ball Z analogies.
Dude, I watch like Dragon Ball Z Abridged just to get more references.
That's fine. Dragon Ball Z Abridged just is canon. I think.
You can't. I'm gonna choke out RC.
Yeah, I always like Kaiser here. I always thought the JV was something like John's, or it was just named after some old school shitty player. Alright, so these guys taking their time to decide stages. These are two smooth brains having to battle out the ban phase. Man, these guys better not get game through or be running way behind.
Alright, obviously they're staying on their characters. I'm not gonna take credit for it, but the disgusting term, Chylith, was spewed earlier.
Chylith?
I think we're gonna use Chylith, yeah.
Oh, Chylith. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I can't believe he's staying characters. I thought his whole thing was not staying characters.
Right.
That being said, I do love me some Lady Edelgard. Shout out to anyone else that's currently playing through Fire Emblem Three Hopes.
Three Houses?
No, Three Hopes. The Fire Emblem Warriors. It's an alternative universe Fire Emblem Three Houses game, but it's a Dynasty Warriors game. It's been very fun. I'm getting to enjoy my favorite Empress who commits war crimes again.
I would rather talk about this game than ever hear about another Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh, they're all right.
Bro, it's been overdone.
No.
Oh my! He gets him with the super armor though. He just Warlock punched that man.
Joey. And then look at him. Just somebody needs to tell Joey that like you're invulnerable when you spawn. That's what the flashing light is for. So you should use it to like rush down your opponent a little bit instead of just chucking out these shitty safe projectiles that literally like. I'm the worst player in Baddy Smash at playing with my opponents having iframes on spawn, and I think Joey is the worst player in Baddy Smash at playing with his own iframes. But when no one's invulnerable, Joey gets a nice catch there, and we got a pretty even game.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about Three Houses, dude. You gotta get me back here.
Oh yeah, so I mean, this is like practically a Three Houses matchup. You know, Palutena looks just like Lady Rhea, who Edelgard's entire goal in life is
dude,
to kill.
I am hearing you spell that wrong.
What? You think I pronounced Lady Rhea wrong?
No, the house.
Oh, boom!
Dude, Shy Wishes.
That was actually close.
That was close.
I get hit there. Nice you're not Shy, but Joey really in a good spot here.
Joey loves doing that fire and forcing people to roll.
Dude, Joey can just do like one good edge guard. That was a good edge guard. All right.
Yeah. No, I was actually talking to Joey about how, man, if he practiced for like 5 minutes or like watched a video about how to combo, he would be one of the best players in Baddy Smash because his ability to control his character and be exactly where he wants to be and do exactly what he wants to do is like really good. But he would like rather be an alcoholic than figure out how this game works.
I think I'm gonna buy him a Metapie session. He'd be like,
oh my god.
Call him one and be like, yo, Joe, what are you up to in an hour? He'd be like, oh, I'm playing Tarkov. I'll be like, hey, so I got you a Metapie session with a Palutena coach. I hope you show up because I already paid.
Like, I don't even know if he'd be upset. Like, what if he got really good at this game? He'd be like, fuck Smash.
Yeah, you shouldn't be laughing. Like, you're the guy he's gonna be coming for. But Joey goes top 3 next season.
Yeah, okay.
Depends how soon I am. Joey, that's gonna be your wedding gift to me. It's a fucking.
Oh, dude, that was anyone's game right there.
This is.
We're talking so much shit about him. He's actually ahead right now, by the way.
Yeah, he heard me saying that this game has to be a 2-0 so we can get on schedule.
Dude, imagine if that counter was good though. Back throw, do it, back throw, do it.
I think this is it. Yeah, no chance, even with DI. And Joey heard me talking at the start of the last game. If you want to prove you're a top player, this is the kind of match you got to win. And now, Chai, all the pressure is on you.
Joey, listening to the stream, you will not buy me a Metafight session. Get out of here.
Bro, I got to spend all this money I get from subs on something. I've actually thought about doing that, taking the sub money and paying a coach for 3 hours of just watching and doing a live VOD review.
You should take the sub money and get someone to make the montage video.
Bro, video editing, that sounds like it's not cheap.
You need me to do it for free.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll pay you for free.
I'm just kidding.
That's what I fucking thought. You know, KK did some video montages a few times. Do you know how much fucking effort he had to put into that?
I have no idea. Zoomers are good at shit. I don't know.
That's true. I learned. That's how I've never even tried learning video stuff, because I just know how time consuming it would be, and as soon as I know how to do it, I know I would randomly spend 15 hours on a video that would get 25 views once.
Hey, dude, did you see how fast the Zoomers got like the credit card numbers of Supreme Court justices? Like, that shit's scary. Zoomers are wild. I've never been so old in my whole life.
Going back to college and having all my classes with Zoomers was a lot of fun. I was shocked at how much of a culture shock there was, despite there not being that dramatic of an age gap.
Yeah.
I've got like classmates who are like telling professors, like, professor calls a kid out, he's like, all right, well, Renee, I guess I'm gonna go home and kill myself. I loved it.
I was just trying to get Starbucks the other day, and I thought I lost my wallet, but it was like in my cup holder or something. And like the 18-year-old at the window was just like, oh, I don't carry my wallet with me anywhere anymore. I pay for everything with my phone. And I was just like, everything? She's like, yeah, you can do tap to pay on your phone. You can do tap to pay on your phone?
You didn't know that? You fucking boomer.
Dude, I'm boomer as fuck.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Everyone, once you get married, you stop learning anything. That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
No, my girlfriend and I went out to dinner last night, and we were like waiting outside because it was like overcrowded in there, and we were waiting for our table. It was more convenient to wait outside. Anyways, this kid comes out to serve a table outside the restaurant, and then all of a sudden I see him turn around, and I see all these tables around the doorway, like looking in the doorway, and this kid just goes, oh my god, holy smokes, are you okay? Oh, holy moly. And I'm like, I think somebody fell in the doorway, but because he said holy smokes and holy moly, I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, it's weird, man, because like 2 jobs ago, we hired like a bunch of 20-year-olds to do like the social media. So like all they had to do was like run a couple Twitter accounts, okay? And I don't know where we found like the 5 20-year-olds on the planet that don't understand what Twitter is. Like, so there's some boomer zoomers out there too.
Yeah, no,
there's not a whole lot of in between though.
They all fall on one extreme end or the other. That's accurate. I love them. Those kids are gonna change the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna start talking about. You said I was married. I'm gonna start talking about how I lost my wedding ring 2 weeks ago. But
no, you don't admit that on stream.
No, it's fine. She already knows.
No, don't. Now she has proof in case she ever wants to bring it up.
My point about bringing it up is that I was going to tell another story because these guys are taking so long to start their match.
You know who's fucking boomers? It's these two that needed 5 goddamn minutes to pick their fucking stage. These
they had to go
guys
find
have
the
been
3D.
Combined, they have been in every season of Baddy Smash -1. Chai was not in Baddy Smash 1 back in fucking 2019. They have played in every season since, and Chai has also done a lot of other tournaments as well. They should know how to pick a fucking stage.
They had to find their reading glasses.
Chai's actually probably nervous. He had to probably go pop some, like, a shot of fucking whiskey so he can calm his nerves before this game.
I don't know. We'll have to Cax. Be like, dude, what kind of drugs is Chai taking so he can calm down?
Oh, yeah, dude. Cax, you gotta go. Those guys live together now. You gotta go give your boy, like, a nice back rub so he can play relaxed. See, that's me. I start gamer leading. Come on, Chai. You do that. Oh, that was beautiful air dodge.
That was really close.
All right, this is game 3. I'm gonna try my best here.
Dude, they're just trading up smashes.
Joey tries to never go to the ledge falling.
It's hard to go to ledge when you're teleporting everywhere. I mean, you can be anywhere you want. Why would you choose to be in the good place?
No, you put it. Oh, that
whoa!
Joey with the
that was
brilliant
brave. I can't believe you got his shield out in time.
Yeah, I thought he was from City there. And we got a tight one, but Chai finally gets the catch on the ledge, and first stock taken by Chai.
I didn't know who it was going to be, but someone was about to die for sure.
Is Joey, this is 3 games where every stock he's spawned in, he's tossed out an explosive flame. 7 for 7.
Oh. Maybe Chai's listening to the stream and picking up on the stuff you're calling out.
That was a real joke out there. Oh, the dash attack, though, because Palutena has 10 kill moves.
Dude, it's unreasonable. Did you bet on this game? Are you allowed to bet?
No, I am. I usually choose not to.
Ah.
Explosive flame.
Well, the odds were heavily stacked for Chai, and I'm really hoping Albino Joe wins just to ruin the...
We always root for an underdog. This
Right.
game is could hardly be closer.
I believe his girlfriend, fiance, whatever... No, it's someone else's. Who's Girly Girl?
Early girl?
Doesn't
Oh, that's
matter.
Wang's wife.
Wang's wife. Bet
Ooh.
69 on him.
Yeah, no, her and Joey are tight, so that doesn't surprise me. And, you know, her husband is bad, and maybe so are her friends, because Chai is taking a nice lead here.
The ice.
I stood in that man's wedding. I stood in that woman's wedding. I'm allowed to say that. And I'm going to stand in this man's wedding, too. And he's not coming back. You heard it here, folks. Not a
Getting
chance
so
in hell.
grim. Take it easy on the man.
I appreciate that spawned a 420 chain. Alright, Chai keeping the pressure on! Oh, just barely gets the sour spot there, so Joey is still in this one. We'll see if he can turn this around, but Chai is really, after a bad start, he's been spacing mostly nicely until that set of whiffs.
Dude, stop rolling.
Yeah, that was...
Explosive flame.
Chai, he looks like he's a download right now. And I thought Joey wasn't gonna throw again. It's crazy, like, what? It's over? It can't be over with the dash attack? It wasn't even the...
No hesitation.
For all Joey's mashing, he can't DI for shit.
Well, he's so busy mashing that he's not ready to... Like, he's already DIing when the throw goes off. Especially... That's something I do against Joey. If I'm trying to... I'll try to throw him early a lot of the time, because I know I can catch him spinning his stick, and you can sometimes kill him early. So, you know, if Joey were happening to be playing back-to-back games on stream right now, I'm sure his next opponents would
Also,
love to hear that kind of tech.
If you don't mind, I'll do a quick call out. Hey, Chai, when you're watching this back, I'm sorry we didn't talk about the game at all. Get that.
Alright, my friends, welcome back to Baddy Smash, where week 3, the final week of the Smash Ladder continues. We have Albino Joe staying on here, Going up against the one, the only, the man in the suit. Genghis Kazuya.
Genghis Kazuya. You think those explosive flames are gonna keep Kazuya away from him?
So this is going to be a 2-0, and I think KK is going to 3-stock one of the games. That's my bold prediction here. Joey's maybe never played against Kazuya before. Like, you know, he's not grinding a ton.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this has got to be the matchup for Joey, though. But this is also, you know, it's KK. Sometimes matchups don't really matter because this guy's got skill to compensate.
Well, you know he can play your character at an Elite Smash level, so that counts for something.
So, how long do you think? Oh, I was just going to say, how long is he going to stay in the lead? Instantly turns it around.
Yeah, you're going to be talking shit. So game 2 is going to be the 3-stock. We'll see here. What Joey wants to do, so anyone that's caught me casting this Kazuya before has maybe heard me say this before. I think Joey's dead here. Oh! He's got some good air dodges here that have caught KK by the unawares. The big thing you need to know about Kazuya, just don't approach him. Like, make him approach you. That's when he's at his weakest. And Joey loves to stay really far away. But despite that, KK's still here, taking the first stock.
Yeah, looking solid. With the kick that looks like it shouldn't do anything, but sends you across the map. Dude, I honestly think Joey could whirlwind and have pretty good success against this character. He's got a frame 6 jump squat. If you just like cross him up, make sure you're not in front of his face. Well, I don't know if you can cross up Kazuya. I shouldn't have said that. But in theory, I feel like you should just work. Just start whirlwinding. Start whirlwinding, you know? Go for it.
Yeah, I am shocked here. Finally, KK gets one of the follow-ups. I was just going to say, I'm surprised how many tech reads in a row he has missed. But, you know, he's still online for that aforementioned 3-stock.
Yeah, we might be ahead of schedule here with 3-stock game 1. Oh, no, back throw, just throw him! Yeah, back throw kills.
He
even dead with it. He's like, I'm so dead. We're gone. Let's get this over with.
Alright, Joe.
Just crouching. I mean, I think right now what's going through KK's mind is how can I make this more disrespectful? What can I do to have some fun right now?
Oh yeah, he's definitely thinking of a cool win here. There it is. It's the up B. Feels bad, man. KK with the 1-0 as he is en route to not losing a match this season.
Dude, everyone's like, yeah, you're overreacting, Slade. You know, calling out.
That was dumb of them. As soon as I've seen, I don't know if I've played the most against this Kazuya of anyone in Baddy Smash. If I'm not number 1, I'm up there. Especially like a month ago when I was really hard grinding with just a few small like group of people. I played so many sessions against this Kazuya, and even at his peak, like, I never played that many games in a row against this Donkey Kong as I played against this Kazuya. He was really just hard grinding this character, and it just felt hopeless for me. I was like, I can't even fathom being a good enough player that I would beat this semi-consistently.
Yeah, I said it before, it's just, you have to play so much differently than you do in any other matchup. You really, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the key is. Maybe you're right, just don't approach as much. Choose a character who's good at that kind of style. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up on the podcast week 1. I'm like, let's talk about this because I want to say it now before we get into so people could, you know, let that sink in throughout the season. But I hope, you know, now we have to root against KK, right? I mean, I love the kid, but I want to see his Kazuya fall. I want to see Kazuya Mishima get defeated, you know?
Yeah, we'll see here. I was just about to say a minute ago that I think he's going to disrespect here and he's going to go for the Donkey Kong or one of his other picks, but it looks like he's giving Joey the full respect here and sticking with the Kazuya.
When Donkey Kong is your disrespect pick for KK, that's funny. That's scary, actually.
I said this earlier, I think there's going to be one playoff match where it's going to be like game 4. He's like, it's just not working. Like, one of the top 4 players just figured out Kazuya, and he's going to show the Donkey Kong, and it's going to like actually be super hype.
I think you're right.
0 to death to start things.
Oh, man.
KK, you have about 60 seconds to get me back on schedule, so I am, He's gonna kill Joey before he gets it. Oh.
What do you do? He's just running around up punching and then one lands and then bam, bam, 50%.
So one thing I never knew until I was grinding as this Kazuya, watch one of the times Joey gets stunned in place, watch there's a blue line that comes out of his character. There's actually a DI line that comes out of your character when you're like frozen in the air like that. It shows what way you're DIing. I literally did not know that was a thing in this game.
Yeah, it is a thing. It's just easier to see when you get stunned.
Yeah,
if Kiki is reading that, that's insane.
Yeah, no, that's something he says when he hits you with the electric wind fist. He's watching the DI line. He suggested to me, he's like, when I hit you with electric wind fist, just circle your stick, so I can't read. But here you see, look at right there. He goes for the DI read, and that was a 69-second freestyle.
Yeah,
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Insane, this kid. How do you cast that? Like, okay, we're done. Good one.
Alright, my friends, welcome back to Baddy Smash. I'm AJS. I am still here with Slade, and we have Mr. Lars going up against Mr. Blaze here. And Blaze is sick of his losing streak. He is busting out the Incineroar. Meanwhile, it seems Lars is sick of his winning streak because he is not playing the Bowser. He's playing the Sephiroth that I have seen in some of the practice games I have played. I know we've seen a few players that are fooling around with the Sephiroth here. Always got to enjoy some DLC packs with my friends.
Yeah, have we seen his Sephiroth on stream, or is this a first?
I don't know. I know KK's been playing it. I want to say he game tuned it against somebody, but I'm actually not sure. But maybe we should have kept it that way, because this is not a good start here for Lars.
Yeah, Lars looking good for his first win. Maybe he can make it happen.
No,
okay.
It's Blaze.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes. That's, as we were just talking about on stream, big match for Blaze. He has not won yet. Folks were kind of surprised. He was still in the top 8 by seed. He was barely in the top 8 by seed as of this week. So these games are still pretty impactful because he has a chance to fall out of the top 8, which means he would have to play in the qualifier week next week. And I think he's taking these games seriously because, you know, going 0-6, that's a good way to get you to play your man.
Yeah, I mean, we want to see it too, right? Who doesn't like Little Incineroar?
Yeah, man, it's a fun pick, and it's
I do like
solid here.
I do like the term the worst of the best, because Blaze is such a good player, but his competition is fierce. Like, even though this guy, you know, is fighting for his first win here, looking pretty good right now, he's a good player. Maybe it was just a bit of a main crisis. I don't know.
Yeah, he sees all these guys and he's like, oh, Reaper and Chai are having all this fun playing all these different characters. KK can play all these different characters. Like, I want to do that. And then we all find out the hard way that we are not KK. Ooh,
it is interesting.
Attack.
That was a very good tech. Spring Stadium coming in clutch once again.
Oh, not ready to hold the shield there, but oh my god, beefy Incineroar. I thought he was very dead there. Oh, that was a bad air dodge.
Yeah, it takes it easy there. I don't know much about Lars' playstyle, because as Bowser, I think he's kind of like a one-trick pony, but the character, not the player. So Sephiroth, you know, is the kind of character where you really have to be very good at spacing and very good at predetermining what you're going to do. I mean, he has the startup of a brick wall. So it's enjoyable to see it.
Yeah. Strong character. This is something, before the Kazuya clip, this was actually the character I was expecting KK to work seriously on. Oh, is he gonna die here? Sephiroth, one of the actually lighter characters in the game. I know it's something KK complained about a ton with this character, that you expect him to be heavier. And I think that cost him his life there, because a lot of characters will survive that throw.
Yeah, I mean, Spring Stadium offered him grace there this time. But he's got... Oh, is this it?
Yeah, this is Incineroar. Good air dodge, though. He's ready. He makes it back.
Maybe if he went for level 2, he would have caught him before he got to the ledge, but bit of a greed there on the full charge. Good job right now, keeping him away, though.
Yeah, and we'll see if he can do anything with his power up here. Tries all this rage. Oh, this could actually be really dicey for Lars here. Beautiful air dodge. Oh, it goes straight back to off ledge. Great extra credit here from Blaze here. Now the wing coming out for Sephiroth.
Yeah, he's got to really make use of that wing and take it into this last stock here if he wants to pull out a victory. Oh!
I think this is going to be it. And yeah, DI picks up Works Rich with the 2 stock here on Lars. And he is inching closer, Slade.
Yeah,
Mr.
he
President, can you pull off your first win of the season?
I mean,
or are we going to have to stop the count?
Can't help but root. This is the turning point game. Either... I would like to see him win just because he hasn't won one yet. And then, like, hell yeah, underdog. Let's see it, baby. Let's see it. But if he loses, I have to go the opposite way. Then I want to see him not win a single game this whole season. Just because it has to be one or the other. This is the turning point.
It would be funny to watch, like, a mental crisis set in if he goes into, like, Swiss stage and it's like he hasn't won a match yet. But I do expect this will probably be the turning point where I think we're going to see Bowser.
I mean, I love it. I love Lars's Bowser, and Bowser versus Incineroar. I mean, that is a matchup made for Baddy right there.
Yeah,
He has not got off though, right? He's been on the ring.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
They
there
were
it
both
goes.
in the ring for a while there. It was strange. I wonder if one of them was sitting on the results screen for a while or something.
Yeah, icing him a bit. Since we're too hot. Oh,
And
no
he's
changes.
sticking with the Sephiroth. He wants to grind this out a bit. Obviously, this is the point of the season where the games are. You have the most room to experiment here, so I can't ever fault somebody for trying something, especially Lars, who's I think got some really big wins under his belt so far. So moving over to Hollow Bastion here. Can Blaze close this out 2-0? Or we get a game 3? That's
We'll
big.
see. We'll see if Lars figured something out there. I mean, you say like you said, say the Sephiroth. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he started feeling it there at the end. He does run the ledge a lot, and you know, your Sephiroth, as you said, he's incredibly light. And if you get hit with one of those grabs by ledge, it's over. He's gonna die like 110.
Wing comes out here. I want to watch for Blaze. He hasn't really punished some of these upbees that Sephiroth's tossing out on stage. Have been super unsafe. Blaze has not been ready to react to him.
Yeah, I agree. Blaze is playing, I would say, a slower game than I normally see him playing. Maybe it's just because he really wants that win.
Yeah, and I think Sephiroth, you kind of have to play slow, because if you make a mistake approaching, he has so much space to work with. You have to really be methodical on the approach. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I find really challenging, because I like to approach kind of fast.
Yeah, you want to play the game a bit. Oh, wow. Maybe bad DI causing that kill, but that was mid-platform quickie. I was not expecting him to die like that. Truly is very light.
Stocks even here, percent only a few apart between these two players.
Got the orb on him. What's he gonna do with it? Nothing?
I was actually curious what happens if the orb goes off in the middle of the throw there.
I was too. Apparently he just tanks it. Does not care.
It's a lot of armor on that boy. Back to ledge. Oh, drops the shield, but the wing is out. Can't do anything with it. Blaze has a kind of comfortable lead here.
Yeah, he does for sure. And we're seeing a little bit more aggression from Lars here. I don't know if it's panic. I don't know if he's deciding to switch it up. Maybe he's getting a little bit tilted, but this is not like his Bowser. Oh, there it is.
Like you said, you get one of those grabs right at the ledge, and it's going to be good night. My angel.
From this game, the one big takeaway I'm seeing for Lars is he needs to keep mid-stage more. He keeps running away way too much. Just giving up his stage and dying at edge.
Yeah, Sephiroth can control from playing under this platform, Sephiroth can have so much control, but there's a gear, but Blaze completely not ready to react there, and we still have an even game here.
Yeah, didn't get greedy that time. Went for the 1 charge, 2 charge, and he got it. But we got 60% here, and you know, we saw barely top platform. Sephiroth's gonna die around 100. Here we go. Looking for any damage here. You gotta get something. There we go.
Right,
Air shine on him.
Sephiroth, a lot of danger here. A lot of things are gonna start killing from Incineroar. I don't think Lars has a lot of mistakes left in him if he wants to come back here. He's just not quite ready at some of these punishes.
Yeah, he's gotta start playing perfect right now. But it might just be too late for that. We'll see.
Oh, there is the grab, the throw, the kill. Blaze going to net his first win of the season.
Yeah, congratulations, Blaze. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more from here. I think that was the turning point. I think that's all you needed, you know.
Looking forward to seeing Blaze unleashed. right, Baddy Smash, welcome back to Baddy Smash. Joey, I don't have the stuff set. Take it away.
Well, we're setting the stuff up. We're gonna watch some Marth vs. Wolf, aka Head Reaver vs. Kaiser here. And this Wolf out of Kaiser's been looking pretty good. But Head Reaver, aka the Yiffer himself, has been playing all sorts of different characters this season, and this Marth does not necessarily look too terrible.
No, I really like the Marth. I'm some of the new people. I think that's the best pick for Reaver. Here we go. Bat is up. Reaver versus Kaiser. Everything is set. Rapid speed on HL0 here. I muted my mic, right? Yes, I muted my mic. Everything is set out of HL0 here.
Coming out strong.
I had a conversation, a couple of people, I've had this conversation like the last week and a half. Like, if Reaver stopped playing 10 characters and he would play like 2, what do you think he should play? And I answered Marth, which is apparently the wrong answer because this man is watching Kaiser fuck his girl right now.
Yeah, that ain't too good of a look on him right now, but his Robin I do like. Maybe that'll come out next game, but this game right now is the only thing we can focus on, and Kaiser's not really giving a good answer yet. Alright, well.
Yeah, I think Reaver struggles with the way, when you're against a character like Wolf, that can just force the game to slow down so much with that laser. I think that's the kind of thing Reaver really struggles with. Kaiser's taking advantage so far.
Oh, definitely. And that hitbox on the up smash very strong there, but shooting the wrong way, Kaiser trying to keep the pressure going here as all this extra credit is really ramping up and could lead to another kill.
Yeah, I think this is really a big match for both of these players. I think these are two guys. Oh, Reaver makes it back so clean, so clean. That almost killed. Seems on platform. Oh, beautiful tipper though. Double taunt coming out of the Yiffer himself. He's still keeping it. Okay, don't keep taunting. He's got a laser.
That's
not. He's like, oh, I saw Swift do this. It was so cool. You're not up against Salvo. You're up against Kaiser, who's going to punish you for this. It's not. Doesn't make you look cool. It makes you look nervous, you bitch.
And he just charges a smash to get back aired off the stage. Kaiser up almost a full stock here. Reaver's gotta find something within him, deep within him to.
Yeah, I mean it's Marth. You know, if you're like me, I'm very used to Lucina's comeback potential, which is very difficult. You have to play very methodically and immaculate to pull off comebacks. That's not quite as true with Marth. You're always like one good tipper combo away from the game like really rapidly swinging. So Reaver, like, there is potential to steal a stock here, but he is really running out of time here. And he keeps avoiding ledge. He's not getting punished for it, but watch out for it down the wire here. If Kaiser gets one big punish, that will be the game here. And now at this point, it might just be one small punish, the big parry, but not enough.
Yeah, not enough.
And I was
back
just saying,
air.
he's got to eventually go to ledge. Like, it's not safe to keep recovering off the ledge like that. It's one of the greediest things you can do in Smash. And Kaiser waits till the end to punish it, gets the huge punish, gets the 1-0. Yeah, immaculate commentary from our good friend Blabooer in the chat. Marth can pull off the comeback, but Reaver cannot.
Oof, indeed. Well, Reaver's got a character swap, because that was an ugly look.
Well, at least he likes doing that.
We discussed that. Like, you said, you know, what 2 characters? Did you actually think that Marth was looking good on him?
I think Marth is one of his best characters. I think if he committed to playing Marth, and I don't want to name all the characters, Robin looks to be one of the things he is... I don't want to call him out, like, to the extreme, because this man is a real crisis. I want to let this man discover his own personality in real time. We're 4 years in, but I think he's going to find himself eventually. But so far this season, it looks like this Robin is kind of one of the things he feels the most confident in.
Yeah, the character swap, yeah, but not the stage swap. I'm surprised Reaver did not want to switch to something else here. I wonder if it was a rage-induced, let's just play the same map.
I don't know. Some players just like PS2, man. Did you know something like 60% of all professional matches get played on PS2? Like, I think a lot of people really just feel like you will never lose because of the stage on PS2.
Yeah, but we're not professionals.
That's true. Professionals don't have Spring Stadium. Reaver, what are you doing?
Oh, so true. But man, it's looking a little bit better. This Kaiser is really pulling out the game here. Good reflector. That is cool to think about, though.
Good shield poke. So we're focusing on all the things that Reaver can do here, but I think we need to give Kaiser a little more credit here. I was just saying before, I think this game is huge for both of these players because I think there's a lot of uncertainty around both of these players. Like, is Kaiser really good again, or is Kaiser gonna be bad? This is one of those matches where it's like, if the really good Kaiser is here this season, like, he's going to beat Reaver, and he's gonna do it comfortably. So that's how it's looking so far through a game and a half here.
Yeah, and 159%. Kaiser just needs to find a confirm, and he finds it right there. First stock of game 2 taken to Kaiser.
Yeah, and I love the way Kaiser's just bouncing around chucking lasers out here. He knows if you just waste Reaver's time, it's the old Jay Cutler approach. You just gotta play your game, and eventually Jay's gonna throw you the ball. And that's how Reaver plays neutral sometimes. You just wait, he will make a mistake, although...
Whoa! Well placed.
Oh, that was beautiful. That uppy down to ledge. I don't think I've seen that before.
Reaver is busting out, or Kaiser's busting out some solid tech here, playing very consistently well, getting a lot of extra credit here. Dash tech does not kill for Reaver. I'm liking his play right now.
He's playing really well. Although it's funny that as soon as we start really slopping on Kaiser a bit, is when Reaver actually starts kind of making a comeback here. If he can take the stock, he really wouldn't be that far behind. But I love this patience out of Kaiser. It's something Baddy Smash players struggle with a lot, is playing patient. And Kaiser looks like he's really committed to waiting out a lot of Reaver's mistakes here.
Great job doing it. And that book is out, Reaver. He is struggling a little bit here, but gets a kill off the stage. Great projectile.
So 70% down for the Yipper. Shout out Chris DPG, just found out what Yip meant the other day, and folks, if you don't know, don't Google it.
Incognito mode? You know, if you do that, dude, I don't know who does that.
Oh, that was... He wasn't ready to react to that, but he actually had a back air combo there.
Great snipes out of Reaver here, but Kaiser still has the lead with this heavy 100% advantage in his favor. A lot of things confirm kill. Back air doesn't hit, but the suck. Ooh, they suck.
Yeah, this is, as long as these guys won't hold on to the stocks, man, this time, this is a very slow game. These guys are, well, I mean, Kaiser likes to play that way, so. But it is getting kind of close here. It's going to really come down to who can steal a stock here.
Ooh, that shield drop hit that would have killed there. But both these guys are kind of at kill percentage with Reaver again on the disadvantage as normal and a...
Good DI.
Ugh, wow.
Good recovery there. Looks like Reaver is finally been like, hey, maybe I should go to ledge. I think this is going to kill. Oh, yes, that's easily going to kill. It's now Reaver. He had trouble taking the first stock. If he has trouble taking the stock again, this is going to be GG. So let's see what he can do here. Oh, I love that out of Wolf. I've like never seen Wolves do that. It looks like Yif has been completely unprepared for it, but it doesn't matter because finally the advantage state means something, and we have a damn close game here in game 2. This could be a big combo. This is where Robin wants you.
Wow, Electric Sword is in. Charge Smash Tech does not do anything. Both these guys very close here, and Reaver's right now in the driver's seat saying, this is my game to win.
Maybe these nerves starting to settle in for Kaiser here. So he's really getting beat up, and that was awful! What was that?
Oh, he's taunting! What's he doing, AJS?
Oh, I think Reaver's scared right now, but oh, he didn't have any Thunder Charge left to go for the kill there.
All of this taunting, all of this showboating, but Kaiser's trying to find an edge in, and the taunting in the center stage again. Reaver will not stop.
Wasn't able to do anything with the sword projectile there. We'll see here though. Still completely kill percentage on the Robin. Not a super heavy character. Can he get a confirm? Good dodging out of Kaiser, but that was a hopeful option.
A lot of fishing going on here out of Kaiser. The nerves are hitting both of them likely, and nope.
The shield will not hold out through that. Reaver knows it. Goes for the charge. Kaiser had to try for a parry there to have a chance. Doesn't go for it. Loses the stock, and we have a game 3.
Wow.
All right, folks, in the Twitch chat, because we seem to have some friends rooting for both of these players. Give me your best chance. Like we're at a sports game. You know what I catch myself saying sometimes when I'm watching Reaver, like when I'm not casting him, and like I want him to win. I start going, yif, yif, hooray! Yif, yif, hooray! Like in my head, because I don't want to ever be caught saying that out loud. But these guys know they're salty run backing. I bet you, Joey, I bet you $200 they're going straight to PS2.
I'm.
Are you scared to bet $200? Quick, quick, Joey, quick! Come on, not click it off. You scared to bet $200 on stream again?
Yes.
All right, so we'll see.
All right,
Can Reaver keep the momentum he was ending with? Obviously, this stage of the season, this is not the most impactful game, but this really feels like one of the few matches we're gonna see in this stage. Oh! Wow. This is gonna really have some implications for where these guys fall in the hierarchy of Baddy Smash this season.
Yeah, these two guys are very close, and we're seeing it right before our eyes right now. And I think it's a little bit of a fluke. Reaver should have started with this Robin, because this looks a lot cleaner than that Marth did.
I'm gonna tell you, when I was picking those 3 characters I think Reaver should focus on, Robin was not one of them, and after last week and this week, I'm starting to think I was wrong. This might actually be one of his best characters. And there's a huge advantage to Robin as a kid. Oh, that kills! Oh, is that fucking simple from Nada Svensair?
Oh, that was dirty. Calculated projectiles, and you know, Kaiser, a wolf player, man the suck! I don't ever see that land.
Damn, dude, that feel when you fucking die and she still won't stop sucking. Fucking almost healed him 20% there, I think. I didn't realize Nosferatu would do so much work.
It does.
Oh my god, and Yif is pulling to a comfy lead here. Oh my god. If Reaver just hits one of these confirms out of PK Fire, but he just has barely missed this a bunch of times, it could be the kind of thing that'll win him this game if he hits one. But man, Kaiser, oh finally, beautiful.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, Madcow in the chat bringing up a good point. The Reflect will do wonders right now, and I don't think I've seen a single one out of Kaiser out of any game yet. Yeah, with projectiles, that's going to get you... It's going to get you pretty far, or at least, make it happen less.
But without the Reflector, Kaiser still nearly gets the spike off the top. But Kaiser has pulled this back into a slight lead here after a very sketchy start. Good job holding the shield.
Hell of a string here out of Kaiser.
Oh, that's it!
And the kill!
Reaver
Wow!
fails the landing. Yo, what was that fucking space shuttle that crashed into the fucking ocean when we were kids and all the astronauts died? Like, that was the landing the Reaver just had!
Challenger?
Yeah! You know who's not a Challenger? Reaver. That was good. That was a good one, and that was a good one too. Yip yip hooray, my friends! We are last stock close game here.
Close game. Kaiser with the advantage, and he's just pressing this attack, not stopping here. And Reaver is not answering, and he better freaking answer soon, or this stock's gonna go in Kaiser's favor. And I think a back throw.
That's not quite gonna kill, but this is now dire as it gets. And he is, what are these options off the ledge? The double jump air dodge to get back to slightly center stage, and just barely gets the DI there. It's gonna take a miracle for Reaver to bring this one back. But he has a chance here. Can he get a gimp? No, he cannot. The fire gonna miss. And that, I think, will do it. The dash attack off the top. I don't think Reaver was ready for the angle that sent him at. It looks like the DI did not hit there. And that is going to be it for Kaiser. Looking sketchy, but pulls it out. 2-1.
Well, Reaver should have taunted more in that third game. That would have gotten him the win. Don't know what else to say other than that. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the next matches of the night. The next match that you'll be watching will be LPJ versus Chris DPG. Don't touch that browser.
Alright, my friends, welcome back to Baddy Smash on AJS. I am still here with the one, the only, the albino, Joe himself. And we are going straight to a flat stage for the fighting game community. Chris DPG against low-profile Jones. Terry versus Little Mac.
Yeah, 2 ground fighters. And, yeah, LPG is Little Mac. I mean, if you're going to fight on the ground, good luck. Projectile's going to help you.
Yeah, this should be a really fun matchup to watch. Chris DPG, I'm curious if he's making the decision to make the change full-time from Byleth over to Terry. He was smoking me the other night in some practice games on this Terry. It's looking really close and a beautiful. That's not a read there because Terry's got the auto turnaround, but it's a huge punish there that he would have missed on a normal character. Oh, beautiful though. Is that a kill?
Oh, she went so deep for that. Oh,
it was
you hate to see it.
Yeah, that's rough. LPJ has been very inconsistent on stream this season, which is kind of part of the course when you're playing the Little Mac. We were just saying, and I think Twitch chat was saying as well, we expected this to be a pretty close matchup, but Chris DPG looks like he wants to say, nah, none of that. And in game 1, he's going to be right. 68-second win. Beating KK's victory early over one and only you by a whole second.
Yikes. Bro, I don't want to relive that. Don't talk.
You got 3 stocked in 69 seconds, dude. It was so poggers. If it was 70 seconds, it would have not been poggers.
Listen, I don't know what that guy does. I need a clinic, and apparently that was it. So
yeah, Joey, we were talking about how we want to buy you some Metafy coaching because we think with like 1 or 2 sessions with like a Palutena coach, you would just become the most scary unleashed character. You'd be like Gohan in the Cell Saga coming out of the hyperbolic time chamber where he's just powered up. Only like we won't have to kill any of your family to get you there. I'm just saying I'd let some family die if I could like ascend.
So Kennedy said something similar, not to that extent, but
actually, Baddy Smash, that's the real philosophical question. Who is the most important person in your life you'd let die if it gave you the power to win Baddy Smash?
Oh no.
Damn, dude, I bring Albino Joe in and this just goes off the fucking rails.
Dude, this is philosophical, man. Think about it. Like, how important would playing like Hungry Box or something? Well, he doesn't really win, does he? I don't know.
I always
earlier
on in Ultimate, my fantasy was always like showing up and randomly taking a set from Leffen in a major, which would be really funny.
I can't picture that. Like, I'm trying to imagine his reaction and your reaction and how that would just, like...
Well, like, if it's Smash and Splash, like, I end up on stage where it's like, oh, Leffen's on stage, we're gonna pull him up against this rando, so everyone on this day 1 stream can watch Leffen beat up on some shitty player. And then, like, I 2-1 Leffen and fucking Swiss stage. I mean, that would be... You think H-Box pops off. That would be the roar heard around the state.
Oh, I believe it. Well, hey, LPJ switching to a very, very different playstyle. Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I do not blame her for going for the swap here. That was not looking good on the Little Mac. Obviously, LPJ used to play Jigglypuff. And the last season she was playing in, this was her old main before she committed to the Little Mac. And so we'll see if she can get something different going here. Because when you get 3 stocked, like, at this level of play, that usually means you just do not have it in that matchup.
Yeah, you can't play that character again. Jigglypuff is... too hot quite yet, but it's still early in the game.
Yeah, I don't want to draw any dramatic conclusions here. Jigglypuff, obviously, about as different from Little Mac as you could be. We'll see here if Chris DPG has a lot of experience against this character. It's not the most common character in the world. Chris DPG really started grinding Smash in the last couple of months, and it looks like it doesn't matter, as he clearly takes this first stock, and he is feeling himself right now.
Yeah, this Terry is very clean here. A lot of good combos there with the down tilts. You can tell he knows how to pilot this Terry pretty well, but oh no!
Oh, that was so close! Oh, the Gimp is gonna do it, but I don't. LPJ went so deep for it, and she loses the stock early, but better than last game.
Better than last game, indeed. Stock has been taken.
Yeah, let's see if she can just turn that momentum into anything here. Let's see if we can get game 3.
Puff is like a really light character. You can do a lot of things Or you're not gonna get hit. Keep in the air. Oh my god, this Terry though.
Like I said, man, this was, I mean, annihilating me on stream the other night, and I think he might be onto something instead of the my left there. As LPJ not even going to be able to get it with the DI there. And Chris DPG, we said this was going to be a really major match, and Chris DPG said, yeah, this is a major match. This is me announcing Baddy Smash. I am here to fucking play. Chris DPG with the clean, decisive 2-0.
Man, keep him on your radar, guys, because that was a lot of those combos that he was pulling off there too were very, very clean.
So we will finally get some time back on the schedule. So folks, we will be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned. right, my friends, welcome back to the last night of the last match of the Smash Ladder stage. On one side, we have one of the two biggest disappointments in Baddy Smash this season, Salvo. On the other side, we have one of the two biggest disappointments in Baddy Smash this season, my Wang. Two losers enter, one of them must win.
And the Mega Man is getting debuted. I think Wang knows that Salvo might have the roller downloaded here, so he's just going for the rangy spam?
I like it. Salvo really struggles with range. I think it's a solid plan here for game one. See if it works, and if it doesn't, it's like you have 10 other characters you can play in game two. And Salvo is just spamming the hell out of this dash attack so far.
This is not looking great. Salvo's not really hitting much, but the grab finally does. Salvo and Wang, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's big. Salvo doesn't have a jump there. Wang, though, not going to try anything off the ledge.
And Salvo trying to get some attacks in, but man, Wang is really keeping this stage control in favor of him.
Yeah, I really want to see Wang go for a little more pressure at the ledge here. He's letting Salvo recover free. Like, Luigi is not good at recovering. Like, you can go out there and give him a million different ways. Look how far from this ledge Wang is. You can just watch Salvo fall to his death.
Misses the spring dog.
This would be the game if Salvo actually finally gets that taunt kill.
He hasn't gotten it once on stream. Like, it's gotta be today.
I've let him hit me with it a bunch of practice games. I think it's enough to keep him going for it on stream. It's really fucking big raid.
Have you conditioned him with false hope?
After all these years, he's like, I've hit it a bunch of times. I was the first person he ever hit it against. I know that because he told me that. Then he hit it like 4 more times. And he's going to get an up smash, and he's going to keep this a competitive game 1 here. Salvo versus Wang. Somebody has one. Oh, this is big. This is the 0% grab. This gives Salvo the chance. It's only going to get 36% there. Good DI by Wang to get out of the pressure.
Play here. This game's going pretty. This game's going faster than Wang's games have gone in the past here.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible for a Luigi game not to go kind of fast because he's just going to be rushing you down and applying so much pressure. And there's a big misfire. This gives Salvo some good control here that he's going to do absolutely nothing with.
And it's given up.
I love Salvo, like, not even putting the bomb onto Wang. He just runs it next to him and then lets it take them both up into the air.
Man, it's the snake strap. It's the snake strap.
Look at it every time. Just... This is a really close game. If Salvo can get the spike, but he doesn't.
Wang. I mean, Salvo's just trying to get the approach down because Wang
There
just tries to
it
keep
is!
this. What a spike!
Beautiful from Salvo, and we have the first of 3 tight games here on stream. Salvo is so unfortunate he doesn't get the grab there. I bet big on Salvo this game. And we're going to see here, this is the 0% grab. He's going for it all, and he is not getting that much pressure. Only 45 Wang once again. Good control getting out of that one.
Yo, he beat his high score, man. Oh! What an up B out of Salvo!
Oh, he waits till the 3rd stock! Folks, I hope that this compressor I have on my mic for the first time this season is finally working, because I just fucking... Holy shit, I hope my family's still alive, because I think I just ascended a little bit there. 1-0 from Salvo. My god. And these guys, they're
what?
not fucking around.
Huh?
Okay, no, someone just started by mistake. Maybe?
Wow.
Maybe?
No. Yeah? No. No, Wang switching. Wang switching. Wang switching.
Yo,
He's doing something.
Somebody out there, clip that fucking ending for me just because I want to hear how loud I fucking screeched. We were talking before this, we said this is the 2 most disappointing players in Baddy Smash because we've seen kind of high highs out of these guys before. And Salvo in particular, I was saying to you, because we actually had a break between games for the first time, his pressure game is so ludicrously good. Like, if there's 6 things you need to be good at as a Smash player, Salvo has that one thing that is just like a 5 out of 5. It's just, he is literally good at nothing else. And the fact that he is still, after like 2 years of being the same player, has not added a single extra dimension to his game Like, I feel like Salvo is so close to being this fucking sick player. And then just, he never will be, and I know that.
Does he need, like, do we need to put a fundraiser and play, like, In the Arms of the Angels in the background? Ladies and gentlemen, you could donate to Salvo's coaching cause. Make him a multi-dimensional player.
How much coaching do you think it would take to fix Salvo? This is like being the, like, if you have a friend who's like only goes after really toxic relationships, and every single time it's like, I can fix them. I swear I can fix them. That's how
it would take an intervention.
Salvo's my #1 practice partner by a mile, and I'm just sitting here like, I can fix him. I promise, guys.
No, AJS, we would all.
Oh, this is a 2-0. There's no way. There's no way Wayne can play Kazuya.
What?
He is throwing in the white flag.
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, his Terry's good.
I bet you no, they're very different characters, and I bet you $200 that this man does not know how to play Kazuya. And here we go, the pressure coming out, Salvo. Good air dodge there, though. I'm surprised we haven't really seen a big one of these 0% combos out of Salvo yet. Oh, this could be a watch. Oh.
Wang going for the range game. Yeah. I haven't seen anything like what KK did to me out of Wang yet. Okay, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, Wang looks like the Kazuyas I used to see in Quick Play. Watch though, he does have the power up here, but he doesn't get the move off Salvo. Beautiful F smash.
Yikes, but Wang still gets the confirm on that last jab and boots him off the stage with whatever the hell that move was.
We got a game.
See, you can't count Wang out. This is it's working. Just look at that boot, man.
Look at these rolls. Salvo just keeps rolling through this, man, and Wang is like not in a single punish. That's pressure, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, this could be some pressure here for Wang. Oh!
Ah, yes. Shield into roll.
That is a true Baddy special. I could just convince every bad player in Baddy special. Is he dead?
No!
That was... I actually thought that was going to hit when it went out. Salvo looks like he is playing with his food here.
What is Wang?
Oh, Salvo!
Like, what is happening?
He's playing with his food, but he bit off more than he could chew! Choke City, bitch!
We're both playing with freaking something. I have no clue what I'm watching here. Jeez.
And now there's a lot of pressure on Salvo to pull this one. Oh! Good DI! Joey, you asked me why did I put this game last. This is why, Albino Joe!
This is cloudy shit. I don't know what I'm watching still.
But this is still a game, and Luigi, he can turn you from 0% to dead real quick. Watch if Salvo gets one of his stutters. There's the grab. What's he gonna get here? Oh, he is still dropping these combos. But this could be it. This could be it. This could be it. Watch for it. Watch for it.
I'm watching for it.
Oh! Playing with the right defense there, and that is going to let him take the stock off the jab. And that means match of the week is going to game 3, my friends.
I don't.
My voice is hoarse, man. This match is wrecking me.
Like AJS. So this okay, so this is the same character that KK played against me, right?
Yeah, technically.
Thank you, because it doesn't. It doesn't. Wait, did they start again on accident? What's going on?
We'll see. This is a Wang special to start, but not mean it. It might be, but I think Salvo's going to probably change stages here. But I don't know that for sure.
Or characters? Or do you think he's really feeling this Luigi?
Yeah, if Salvo was getting, like, dumped on, we'd maybe see one of the ults come out. But his ults are a lot worse than the Luigi. That is a pure, like, holy shit, Luigi doesn't work, I gotta try something else. And, like, he can clearly win playing this Luigi. I would bet you $200 he plays Luigi in game 3.
No. I'm still trying to comprehend, like, what I'm watching.
You watch the Kazuya and go, damn, if KK played that character instead, I might have won.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I don't know. Bro, I'm having nightmares tonight because I really don't know what the hell he did to me.
Yeah, Kazuya will do that.
Jeez.
You and your coach can talk about that matchup a bit.
I don't know, man. I need to.
We got you booked, by the way, at 8
coach.
p.m. tomorrow.
Whoa, wait, with who? What?
You two, King.
Bro, I would love to learn from MTK.
That would actually, I was joking earlier, it'd be really fun to commit all this sub money we get on Twitch and just buy a coach for 3 hours to like live VOD review Baddy Smash. M2K would maybe be the best person to just watch 3 hours of Baddy Smash with.
Oh my
But
god.
it is going to be the same game here, so folks, the last match of the Smash ladder stage will have seeding implication as we head into our qualifiers next week. It's going to be a game 3 between Salvo and My Wang for the grand title of second most disappointing player this season. Who will it be? Did you see how long it took them just to go back to PS2?
Yes. Yes, I did. But yeah, this game is kind of more of the same here, but very even percent here. Wang fishing out with this range move, but Salvo's not really blocking it. What a skittle out of a shield!
That is maybe the smallest shield I've ever seen. And Salvo with the good DI here. Wang's not empowered currently, so.
Yeah, but he's gonna do something. And right now, I mean, Wang, I'm sure a lot of things kill.
Big thing to watch is when Kazuya hits that 100, he's gonna get the empower. And there it is. What can Wang do with this? It's a lot of things they're gonna ruin Salvo's night! But Salvo is going to ruin Wang's night instead. There comes the teabag. Salvo first stock. We got it.
Wang second stock.
we earned this.
Oh man, what a bizarre match here. I feel like I'm learning less about this Kazuya character as Wang's playing it here.
Beautiful laser fire. This is real tight here, but the misfire! Wang barely holds onto his balls there! No! Wang, not like that! Salvo is now a stock away!
Oh, but Wang is gonna return. No, he cannot return it. No return this time. Wang is on the ropes, and a spike almost hits. Oh! Long arms. Long arm Wang. That's what they call him.
Alright, is this going to be a kill? The answer is no. Good air dodge out of Salvo here. Oh! He still has his jump available, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's able to take the safe way back here. He's going to get no misfire there. That would have ended Wang's career. And Salvo, beautiful shield this one, but oh! He can jab out of that! But there's the kill. Wang is still in this. Down, but not out. This is actually a harder place for Luigi to be, because he doesn't get a lot of his confirms. He has to go for some harder reads here to get these kills right now, or he just needs to play neutral for a while. And you know Salvo does not play neutral.
He doesn't, but he is succeeding right now at it. Oh, Wang!
Clean.
Oh, very clean, expected, planned.
Oh, Salvo with the rare whip there. That was it. Now, Wang, he has that empower. Wang, if he does it right, he is 2 neutral wins away from taking this game. Watch out for it.
Buddy!
Salvo is clean! Salvo is clutch! Ladies and gentlemen, Salvo says suck on D's nuts! Salvo with the 2-1 unreal match to end the ladder stage.
What a freaking parry!
That was like, you've watched this man for 2.5 years waiting for him to be that player for just 10 seconds, but he finally did it!
What a parry.
I actually can hear Salvo's pop off from here, and he has earned it. Dramatic win, and the man is nothing else if not an entertainer.
I have nothing to say. That was incredible.
No, neither do I. So I think that is going to do it, folks. Thank you for all of our viewers. Once again, great viewership all night here. Thank you to everyone for sticking with us on stream. If you are a player, keep an eye on the server where I will be discussing a little bit of what to expect next week in terms of format. I know I have been keeping that kind of vague until now. I will have details within the next 2 days about what to expect, as well as some matchups there. So keep an eye. As always, reach out to me if any questions. That'll do it. So from myself, and everyone that I've hired, thank you and good night, my friends.
Bye.